Feels good to be back. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Smalletics channel. I know, it's been a minute. I took a little hiatus from YouTube while I was working on some really exciting stuff in the works for Smalletics, but I am back and I'm really excited about the content that I have lined up for you guys over the next couple months, and it's gonna really get you on the next level with your health and fitness as a petite woman, so I'm pumped. Also, while I was gone, I created a little gift for you, totally free, just to help you out. I created this guide. It's called From Small to Powerful, and it's a 40-page fat loss guide for petite women. Includes like all the nutrition stuff, all the fitness stuff. It has the 4 steps that you really need to implement and strategies to help you jumpstart your fat loss, and it has a workout program in it as well. I've seen women repeat this program, just free program, over and over, and implement and integrate some of the strategies into their normal everyday life and get amazing results. So definitely check it out. It's down in the description below. You can just download it and let me know what you think about it. So as my first video back, I thought it would be fun to give you guys a little update on where I'm at with my workouts and my nutrition. Sort of like a physique update, but I don't really use that word on this channel. So I also want to show you guys how I lost my kind of like summer fun body, like belly fat, because over the summer I was a little bit more lenient. That's what I like to do in the summer. I like to have more fun, you know, go out with friends more, drink a little bit, go out to eat more, work out a little bit less. So I'm gonna share with you my summer routine and then what I'm doing now in the fall. I've already lost about 4 pounds and gotten my body fat percentage down. So I'm gonna share with you guys good job, April, how I have gotten rid of that kind of summer body and I'm like getting my fall body. And I don't even know if that's a thing, but for some reason every year in the fall I always feel really motivated and ready to smash my goals, and so I'm doing that now and I'm gonna share it with you guys today. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so before we jump into how I lost the fat that I gained over the summer, I'll just talk to you about what I was doing over the summer. So over the summer, I was working a lot more because like I said, I was doing a lot of really cool Smalletics behind the scenes stuff that you'll hear about soon. And I was sitting a lot more, you know, and I was only working out 4 days a week. And I shouldn't say only, I mean, that's a really good number, but that's less than I am used to. I mean, being a former athlete, I used to work out 6 days a week, and last couple years, 5 was like my solid number. That's what I felt good doing. That's what kept me kind of fresh. So over the summer, I was working out 1 day less than normal. I started eating out a little bit more often, so it was just more lax, you know, like if I wanted to order food, I would just order it. I did not track my macros, and typically when I do that for a long period of time, I tend to just gain a little bit of weight, which is totally fine. And I like my body at that weight, but when the summer kind of came to an end, I just wanted to clean it up, you know, like I wanted to feel a little bit leaner, just kind of lighter on my feet, higher energy, drink less alcohol, and get back to my nutrition because this is what I love to do. And I think having these natural cycles is a natural thing. Having cycles in your exercise routines and what you're eating and like how closely you're focused on it. It really depends on where you are in your life, what else is going on, what you're able to do. So I find it's natural to kind of go in and out of cycles, and it's not like I'm dropping or gaining huge amounts of weight. It's usually like maximum 5 pounds. So that's where I was at in the summer when I was in San Diego with my boyfriend. It was a really great trip. Even though I wasn't at my leanest, I still like rocked my bikini and I felt good in it. And when I got home, I was just super motivated to get back to it. So here's what I did and how I lost my summer weight. Okay, so the first thing that I implemented was I started working out 5 days a week instead of 4 days a week. So like I said, I used to work out 4 days a week over the summer, and before that I worked out 5. So I just picked up that extra day, and for me that wasn't too big of a shift. I really just started going more consistently, going in the mornings when I could, and I had a plan for the gym. So I'm actually following my own program, Petite Power. I just decided to restart it, and I started in August 1st and I'm about 7 weeks in. So in that time I've lost about 4 pounds. You can see my photo here. where I'm at now, and I'm exercising regularly. I'm eating PFF again, which is my method for eating. It's protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Like I said, I'm following Petite Power. A lot of it is total body strength training workouts. So I'm working on lifting weights, always lifting weights to get my metabolism up, and that's really helped kickstart my fat loss immediately. Like in the first month, I was seeing results. Okay, so number 2, I started tracking my macros again just to see where I was at. I was kind of curious like where my metabolism had netted out over the summer, and what's great is I netted out around 1900 calories, which is much higher than most petite women would be eating, and that was about my maintenance level. So I was able to get my calories up very slowly to a higher amount of calories. So now if I want to even go down to 1800, the fat is pretty much just gonna melt right off. And of course it takes work, it takes eating healthy, it takes going to the gym and putting all of your calories towards building muscle, but it is a lot easier to lean down when you have a faster metabolism. And I'm not cutting or anything like that. I'm just cleaning up my diet. And when I say cleaning up, I mean I'm eating PFF. I'm making sure all my meals are protein centric, high protein meals. I'm eating about every 4 hours, so I'm not snacking throughout the day, because every time you snack, you have more opportunities to spike your blood sugar. When you spike your blood sugar, your body cannot be in a fat burning state. It's in a fat storing state because of the hormone insulin, which stores all of the calories. So basically, nutrition has been really key in making this fat loss goal successful. Number 3, I stopped eating out as often, and I eat out probably 2 times a week now instead of, I don't even know how many it was over the summer, but especially like on vacation or whatever, I would eat out maybe 3 or 4 nights a week, or I would just sort of not cook all my food. I do order a meal prep service called Eat Clean Bro. It's mostly a Northeastern service. There's a lot of companies like it in other areas if you're interested. So I basically just order now like all of my food in bulk. So I order protein, so chicken, and they'll get salmon cooked, comes to my house. And I also order like bulk vegetables and bulk starch carbs, so that would be like potatoes, things like that. That has helped a lot. That was probably the biggest difference, because you don't always know what's in your food when you eat out at a restaurant. It's usually a lot higher in fat, so it's gonna have it's gonna add to your daily caloric intake a lot more than if you're cooking for yourself. So I'm now back to eating and being more mindful about eating in rather than taking out all the time. The 4th and final thing I did is I added a HIIT training session to my week. So over the summer I was just doing strength training 4 days a week and basically no cardio, and I don't ever do that much cardio, but when I really want to jumpstart the fat loss, I will add in a day of HIIT. So what this looks like is it's 15 minutes. You should start at 10 minutes if you've never done it and work up to 15. That's what I did. So you probably don't even need 15 if you've never done it before. Just start with 10. So I get on the treadmill, I turn it up to about 7 on the incline, and I do sprints for 30 seconds on, and then I rest 30 seconds, and I just let the timer go to 15 minutes. So it's 15 sprints for 30 seconds. I do this on the treadmill right now just because it's easier. However, there's a track next to my house, and I do it on the track too, so you can take it outdoors. And if you don't like this type of HIIT, there's so many other types of HIIT you can do. You can do Tabata, like the ones that are in Petite Power. You can do like total body HIIT workouts. It doesn't have to be sprints. I just find it's like the easiest for me to just get done, and I really like the feeling of like all out sprinting. It just feels good. The reason why I put on an incline is so that I don't have to sprint at my maximum capacity, and this helps minimize the risk of injury. I don't want you guys getting injured. If you're running at an incline, your speed is going to be slower, of course, because we can't run as fast up a hill as we can on flat land, and so it slows you down while still getting your heart rate to skyrocket, and so it's just a safer way to run. If you find discomfort with it in your Achilles, just put the platform back down and do normal sprints. But if you have the mobility in your ankles to go up at a little bit of an incline, it will help make the run feel a little bit less impactful on your body overall. So like I said, I'm about 7 weeks in. I'm feeling really good. I'm back to like my normal schedule, my routine, and if you guys want to implement any of this, let me know. It was really effective in losing that summer fat. and I'm just gonna keep going and see where it takes me. If you wanna know how to jumpstart it on your own and in more detail, definitely download my fat loss guide for petites. Again, it's in the description below. And I'm so excited to be back and see you guys again. And there's gonna be a lot of great stuff coming in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for more, and I'll see you then.